So I wanted to cover the pretty taboo topic of drinking alcohol when pregnant because I get questions about it from time to time, and almost every time the woman says that she's really embarrassed by even asking it. And so I think this is a topic that can cause a lot of shame, a lot of confusion, especially because, again, so many women don't feel comfortable asking their care provider about it because they're afraid that they will be shamed. So I wanted to talk a little bit about if it's safe or not. So obviously there is not a lot of studies on this topic because, again, having a study where you're giving pregnant women alcohol is pretty tricky to do. But there have been some studies, and they have found that light consumption, which is typically defined as, maybe 2 glasses of beer or wine a week, is not harmful to the fetus. But heavy drinking, it can be incredibly harmful. It can lead to some serious issues. So, because of that, most obstetricians will just say, don't drink any alcohol just in case. A lot of midwives that try to have kind of a more holistic view of the experience will likely say, if you want to have 1 or 2 glasses of wine a week, that's totally fine. So, if you're spreading it out, if you're choosing, a high quality option, for example, instead of getting this like cheap bottle of wine, you might opt for this like an organic bottle of wine or a higher quality beer. So I'm not going to officially say that it is safe to drink alcohol during pregnancy. Go forth. But I will say, talk to your obstetrician. But if you feel that they're pretty traditional, know that they'll probably say don't drink any alcohol. And if they do, I recommend consulting with a few different people, professionals, such as, a different care provider and ideally a midwife or two, because midwives often feel more free to share more information about this topic instead of just saying, nope, don't do it. So that's just a brief insight into this. I talked about this on a morning show one time, and I got a scathing letter from a woman saying that, like, I'm just awful. I'm the most irresponsible person, like telling pregnant women to drink. And so I want to make it clear that I am not telling you that you should drink. I'm just saying that if a glass of wine, for example, like really relaxes you, then discuss it with your care provider and see if it is something that you can use from time to time. Because again, there's various studies that show that light consumption during a healthy pregnancy is totally safe. That's another thing. If you have certain special circumstances like gestational diabetes, it probably is best to abstain from alcohol. But again, if you're having a perfectly healthy pregnancy, your care provider will hopefully say that it's fine to have a glass or 2 every now and then. If you have any questions about this or anything else about fertility, pregnancy, childbirth, parenthood, let me know in the comments below.